Hello, welcome to the Living Full Out Show. I am Nancy Solari, and today we're going to be talking about a topic. It's depression, fear, taking control in your life, forgiveness, overcoming those obstacles in our life, anxiety, compromise, receiving feedback. We want to focus on where in your life today do you feel depressed? Do you feel sad? Do you feel hopeless? Because this is the time when we want to lift you up to give you that motivation so that you can move forward in a very active way in living full out. That's why I created Living Full Out, to support those that are fearful that they may never make it. You're not alone. I'm here to help you every step of the way.
My question is, how do I let people know that I'm happy being single, and is it normal that I'm not worried about it?
So sometimes in life, we kind of have to put out the fire. And the way that you do that is you turn it around on the other person, but you just ask them, why is that question? Why is you dating someone so important to them? And what they're going to find out is it's really not.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'll try that, Nancy, and thank you so much for your advice.
This show is dedicated to helping people to look at what is impossible and know that anything is possible and that you can achieve your goals and dreams. I believe if you need to flush something out of your system, do it. If you need to call sounding boards right and left and complain, do it. But like I agree with you, Christine, give a time parameter around that. An hour, a day, but don't let it be on and on and on, because there's a life that's meant to be lived, and we can't live it with a dark cloud of fear, depression, and so forth haunting us.
Exactly.
That's a great idea. I'm going to do it.
And really throughout our entire life, we're just trying to find our voice, right? We're trying to finally feel free. And if you have to walk on eggshells or tippy-toe around to appease other people's beliefs or other people's feelings, you're not really living your truth. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, Nancy. I appreciate it.
Never thought about that. That is really good advice.
Oh, I never thought about it like that.
Our callers are courageous and vulnerable. They're sharing with us the depth of their story, yet at the same time, they're seeking support. Are you scared?
I'm not necessarily scared. Nobody gets out alive. I just feel a little gypped because it shouldn't have happened this early.
Corey was kind of the voice, telling everybody to be calm, that the police were going to be there. And it wasn't but 10 minutes after that Corey was dead.
He grabbed the back of my neck and he said, "You're lucky you said no," and he threw me down on the cement face first.
I was pushed, I was shoved downstairs. I had my stuff stolen from me. I had teachers that were making fun of me. I had parents that were pulling kids out of classrooms because I was in them.
Probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life, to call her up and tell her that essentially I had killed our son.
Well, and what I think is so interesting, and this happens so oftentimes when we go through something, we channel that into purpose. And with that, you started Charlene's Light.
And honestly, Nancy, my moments since then have been focused on that in a positive way.
And I know that we all live and die, so every day I think this could be my last, not in a morbid way, but honestly saying we have life, and if we're not living it fully out loud, as you say, then what's the purpose?
And that is why I say early on today in the interview that you are a perfect example of living full out. I mean, honestly, you just take life on like you're like it's your last bite of the apple, and you're going to bite that apple.
That's it.
I love it. I love it. The Living Full Out show is dedicated to being there for people during their time of need, but we also have fun as well.
And when I hit the 50, I'm going to call you back.
Oh, man, girl, we're going to go shopping when you hit the 50. I'm excited. Yeah.
Awesome.
I've ridden the mechanical bull.
Love that. See, I told you she was fun, everybody. I told you. Awesome.
Yeah, you're totally right. Thank you so much, Nancy.
Thank you so much, Nancy. It was a pleasure being here.
Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate the time.
Okay, thank you for having me, Nancy. Thank you for the advice.
Life is meant to be felt. It's meant to be experienced. So when we don't allow ourselves to embrace change, when we stay in the place of fear, when we're worried about the what ifs, then you fall into the next trap, which is regret. The woulda, coulda, shouldas, right? So leap out of that place of fear. Don't do anything irrational. Be methodical, but just create a new vision. Take it like a paintbrush on a canvas and design it the way you want. And of course, call us here at Living Full Out if you have any questions, because we're always here to support you. To listen to the show, go to livingfullout.com. Click on the radio show tab, and all of our shows will be there for you to hear. Or you can reach out to me, Nancy, directly at 310-909-7800. You can also email me at nsolari@livingfullout.com. Here's to living your life full out.